See, millennia. So anyway, so you were federal courthouse. You see, say, oh, this law is so here. A woman say, oh no, that's in Deuteronomy. I says, the law is repetitive in many books, in many places. And so we say, people, places, protection. Well, you see, it's a long time since my family and other families landed here. You could translate that in many ways. But today, we'll say, be careful to follow every command I am giving you today, so that you may live and increase and may enter and possess the land the Lord promised on oath to your ancestors. Remember how the Lord your God led you all the way in the wilderness these 40 years. This for the ears to hear, to humble and test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep his commands. He humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then feeding you with manna, the manners in which you could understand. And the manners improved with education and training, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that man does not live on bread alone, but every word that comes from the mouth of God. Your clothes did not wear out, and your feet did not swell during these 40 years. Know then in your heart that as a man disciplines his son, so the Lord your God disciplines you. Now, Daniel interprets the dream. The dreamers, save the dreamers. And Daniel went to Arioch, and said, whom the king had appointed to execute the wise men of Babylon, and said to him, do not execute the wise men of Babylon. Take me to the king, and I will interpret his dream for him. You see, they say the American president is puppet. Puppet? Who makes puppets? Well, not the Americans. We have a voting system. We say, with all these dreams and all these ideas and great minds, they say, what would happen? What would happen if the government fell apart? Well, in America, it's a miracle that we, the people, know how to work together with good ideas, good manners, and good respect. So we say the American president is just as the Bible had kings. Well, most of our laws came from the Bible because they came from God. And it says, we don't have kings in America. We have we the people, and governments were instituted amongst men, educational facilities to train and educate. So we say, hey, American president is the voted in king. And what is that? Well, it's the kind intelligence negotiating good. See, I want to say the king had many advisors, and the advisors were we the people. I said, can you teach the Constitution? And he says, well, we could give it a try. It's very organic, both in nature and the heavens above. And even in the 3rd year of the reign of Joachim, the king of Judah, and see, Nebuchadnezzar, Gomer is king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem and besieged it, and the Lord delivered. You see, Jehoiakim, the whole way came, king of Judah, into his hand, along with some of the articles of the temple of God. The articles of confederation may even be the Federation Alliance of Space, like the United Space Agency. These he carried off to the temple of his God in Babylonia, you see, and put in the treasure house of his God, the Constitution of the United States of America. That is a miracle and a national treasure.